from Chafee Studios at the University of Rhode Island, it's Barrett Tonight! Tonight, IFC President Robert Marshall, with musical guests Connor Gowland and Rachel Fanning, featuring the Open Up All Night Band. Tonight's episode, that's my second favorite Warhol painting. And now, your host, Barrett Jordan!
Thank you, guys. Hey, thanks for coming out. Yeah, thank you. That means a lot, guys. So sorry we haven't been here in a couple of weeks. I broke my hand, but as you can see, this thing's moving on, and we're going to keep on moving on as well. So let's move on to the monologue, shall we? All right, so first, Britney Spears was asked to model for Victoria's Secret's latest panty line. Yeah, this is true. Everything was fine until she was told that she actually had to wear one of them in the photos. Oh, yeah. All right, wow, Britney Spears is in the news again. Okay, here's more Britney, bitch. It just came out last week that Britney Spears' songs were played to scare pirates in Somalia. Yeah, this is true. It turns out that all the pirates were creeped out because when they came onto the boats, the boat captains were singing seductively, "Hit me, baby, one more time." Thank you. You see this, a TV exercise. Recently, a study has concluded that watching too much TV is just as bad as smoking or not having a lot of exercise. That means, thanks to this show, the students of URI are the healthiest in the world. All right. A 66-year-old who lived his whole life as a man was giving a surprising diagnosis after visiting the doctor in Hong Kong with a swollen abdomen. This is true. He was a woman. He was a lady. Lucky bastard. All right, that's weird. Who wrote that? I wrote that. Dang it. All right. You see this? That people who masturbate more are less likely to be depressed? This is true. So why am I so miserable? We have a masturbation joke literally every episode. Literally every episode. My mom watches this too, so I don't know why. All right. I love you, Mom. All right. You see this? Love can exert the same stress on your body as deep fear can. And it'll exert dilated pupils, sweaty palms, increased heart rate, excuse me. So I'm sorry for you screaming clowns. Sorry for screaming at you clowns. Give me a call sometime. Get it? I'm afraid of clowns. That was a stupid joke. Stupid joke. I wrote all these this morning, folks, so if that has any consolation to why I had like a month and a half to write this. All right, apparently the Pope believes that condoms make things worse in regards to the AIDS epidemic. This is true. Hey, for me, I don't want to take, taking sex advice from a 68-year-old virgin is the same as taking parent advice from Billy Ray Cyrus. You get it? Because the whole, that thing, I'm not going to do that on camera. I can't really freak any of the kids out. And finally, the Red Sox are world champions. It's a mixed audience, I can tell, but I'm happy. I'm on cloud 9, guys, and I'm going to be on cloud 9 for about a week and a half. But don't worry, folks. I don't want to have a joke. I'm not going to have a joke because, again, I'm on cloud 9. But also, it's October 31st. And apart from being Halloween, it means that tomorrow is the start of the greatest month in the history of forever. And no, it's not because of Thanksgiving. It's No Shave November. Those of you who are out there who have been watching our show regularly since the beginning might remember that I took part in this event last year. If you haven't, take a look. Handsome devil. Yeah. But don't worry. I'm trying to do this for the idiots of Boston. The new idiots of Boston, rather, and the new World Series championship. My November shall span all the way to January. And hopefully, one day, I'll be like Napoli, Gomes, or Pedroia. In terms of beards, I'm saying, and my love of baseball, but I'm in no way the caliber that they are. I'm always picked last even for wiffle ball. All right, so that's about it. We have a fantastic show for you guys tonight with Robert Marshall is on the show. Robert Marshall. We also have musical guests and accompaniment of musical composition. I just made that up. It's an acoustical arrangement by Connor Gowland and Rachel Fanning. Fantastic show. It's fantastic, guys. Anyway, so we will be right back. Don't you guys go anywhere. everybody, welcome back to the program. So I just wanted to apologize really quick. We're experiencing some technical difficulties in the studio. It broke, so we're gonna try to do something else. So today's Halloween, right? But it's also Test Your Psychic Abilities Day. So we decided to take a member of our audience and test his psychic abilities. So today we have Carl Anderson. Mr. Anderson, how are you?
I'm good, Barrett.
Good. Very good. So Carl, we're just gonna ask you a couple questions,
Okay.
just to test your psychic abilities.
Great.
Because I know, like, after the year goes on, some people become less and less psychic.
Yeah.
And I know, during your prime, how psychic are you usually? You think on a scale of 1 to 10?
0.05.
I'm probably like a
usually.
9.5, so I don't know what's wrong with
Wow.
you. But we're gonna test the psychic abilities. Carl, first question. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1,000. What is it?
30.
What number was it, Carl?
30.
Actually, yes, I was thinking of 30. That's unbelievable.
Wow.
I think we found
Okay.
the most psychic. Carl, what was my great-grandfather's name?
Barrett.
No, but he always wanted to be called Barrett. Oh my God.
Wow.
Practically psychic. Carl, I thought this was gonna flop. This is unbelievable. We
Me
found one
too.
on our first try.
I'm honestly trying my hardest to guess the wrong things here, and I guess they're just completely right.
You're a psychic, Carl.
I guess I am.
He's a psychic. Okay, one more question just to prove everything 110% that you are testing your psychic abilities and that you are psychic.
Okay.
Carl, your final question for $1 million. We'll put some music in there afterwards. For $1 million, Carl, what is the capital of Assyria?
Bangkok. Gotta be Bangkok.
Is it Bangkok?
It's Bangkok.
Do we have? It's Bangkok?
It is
Thank
Bangkok.
you. Yes, it's Bangkok. Carl, very good. Thank you, audience member.
Too kind, thank you.
Carl is a psychic, and we have proven it here today. So, for all of you who are not out trick-or-treating this holiday, be sure to go into your mirrors and ask yourself lots of questions to test your psychic abilities. What am I thinking right now, audience? Carl, what am I thinking?
He wants a taco, ladies and gentlemen.
I do, and I'm going to get one during commercial break. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Barrett.
And we're back, guys. So I've gotten a lot of complaints over the last, complaints over the last few weeks because I haven't been on the air. Again, I'm sorry, I broke my hand. Thanks a lot, Obama. Anyway, our second biggest complaint was that we haven't had any girls on the show since last semester. So everyone, our first girl of the week. Here she goes. Walk back again, because I don't think we got you. Walk back one day. Take that, first girl of the week. Yeah, first girl of the semester, everybody. There she is. Take that, Dad. Again, I hope you're happy. All right. So, okay, in honor of our first guest, IFC President Rob Marshall, and because I have never been involved in Greek life, here at URI, I figured that I would go out and learn a thing or two about how they work with a special installment of one of our favorite segments, Quadversations. There we go, Quadversations, right here. It's fantastic. Okay, let's go check out what I learned. Yep. I'm still pretty oblivious. Yes. All right, but I had a blast, guys, and I definitely rush next semester, but the only thing is after filming, they made me sign this contract that promised that I never ever would. So, thank you, Greek Life. All right, but they're a loss, right? Probably not. Rob Marshall is here, everybody. Don't go away. Welcome back to the program, guys. Right now, we have a good friend of mine, IFC President Rob Marshall. Rob, thank you for coming on the program. Very good. You got a big fan here in the audience tonight.
I mean, it was the psychic, right?
Oh, yeah, it is the psychic. How'd you know he was coming on? We know how he knows. He's psychic. All right, Rob, so you're IFC President. Now, tell me about that. Because is it like chicken still, or is there like the fried chicken? Is it? I'm not sure.
IFC and KFC are two different things.
Okay.
All right, so IFC is the governing body of all the fraternities. So as of right now, we have 14 fraternities on campus, and we have 3 new ones coming on. So it's been a lot of work this year, a lot of different fraternities, a lot of interest. So biggest freshman class we've had since at least I've been here. So it's been a good busy year.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now I know you hold a lot of other leadership positions on campus too, besides IFC. I know you were Fiji's president last year.
Yep.
As well as Greek, as well as what else are you doing involved? I'll let you tell our lovely audience members.
And this year I'll be also coordinating the student coordinator for the orientation program coming year. So for the class of 2018, which is scary, makes me feel old, but coordinated that, and then Leadership Institute coordinated. So
that's as well. Those are two, huge things in the summer. So a lot of freshmen probably idolize. I know I did coming in as well. So
thank you.
That's huge, though. So what else is new? Tell me what's going on.
I mean, just been busy. I mean, falling out of trees, and
That's true.
lots of interesting things.
You can only go up, so every now and again
exactly.
fall down.
Exactly, fall down a little bit.
How are you feeling from? Are you still banged up, or is there any?
Well, I realized just to give the viewers a little bit of backstory. I mean, as Barrett said, we're pretty good friends, and saw a tree in his yard, and figured I'm not much of a wilderness guy, and climbed up to the top and fell straight down the other day.
Sometimes you got to prove yourself that you can actually climb up trees.
The beard doesn't necessarily mean I'm as rugged as I'd like to think I am. So
wait till November, and maybe it will be enough that you can climb. You can just chop down forests of trees.
Paul Bunyan style.
Swings of an axe, or even just if you blow wind out of your face or something. But yeah, so tell me what else is going on though? Just because I know it's semesters sort of coming to it like the middle point, so I don't know if you have a lull, or is it like is it not a lull, the opposite of a lull?
I mean, there's never a lull in fall. I mean, we have, like you said, IFC, so I'll be busy with Philanthropy Week coming up. We just had homecoming, which, as you all could tell, this year's homecoming was, I think if you were there, it was a lot of fun.
I was there, and it was the bee's knees, ladies and gentlemen, the bee's knees. You should have been there. If you weren't, go next year. I was going to say there's going to be another one, but there's not. So
the great thing about homecoming is every year that you or I was going to put up some kind of a fight.
Yep.
This year, 35-13 was the final score.
Yeah, it was a lot better than, last year it was a blowout completely. So this was, still a blowout, but a little bit less of a blowout.
You keep tradition.
Yeah, I got to watch out. The football team really they were kind of booing me the last couple of weeks, so I gotta back off from.
Well, they're doing well this year. At least they've won three games so far.
I'm very proud. I've been to 2 of the wins, so I'm sort of I feel like it's because of
you.
Of me that they're doing so well.
And we could ask our psychic if they're going to win any more games. He might know. So.
I don't make any predictions. Knock on wood. I'm hoping. I'm very sensitive about these sports things. Like yesterday, the Red Sox obviously did very well.
It's a sore subject.
I understand. Cardinals fan. All those. Mets fan. I knew it was the Yankees. I'm not even going to go into this. But yesterday, I was saying that they had that huge, big, just.
Oh, after they won?
Crazy riot thing last night, or
I heard they tipped over the president's car.
Jeez, the president. You mean like
President Dooley?
Obama's president? Oh, I thought you meant I know he was in Boston yesterday. The president, like the big honcho, Mr. Care himself. President Care. Isn't that his name? Isn't it President Obamacare?
I think that's his middle name.
Oh, so it's a
Barack Care Obama.
Oh, okay. So it's the asterisk there. But yeah. So what else? Anything on your mind? Like, what have you been up to besides just any interesting things you've been up to?
I mean, again, I'm on, like you said, I'm pretty busy with a lot of those things, but this year's been interesting. It's my first year off campus, so that's been a big transition for me, actually doing my own laundry and, you know, all those, learning how to cook. I mean, eating raw chicken a couple times a week doesn't really make you feel that good.
No,
so.
but as long as it's a couple times a week,
it
won't hurt you that much. I eat raw chicken
all the time.
All the time. Yeah, I eat raw chicken daily. I mean, that's what I'm drinking right now. It's raw chicken. This is disgusting, by the way. I don't know, but in all seriousness, there's a lot of. I mentioned before that you are a leader to a lot of new students on campus.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on the? I know there's a big age difference between you. Obviously, you're almost 22.
Yep.
So what's the difference between you and the almost 17-year-olds? Some of them who are coming in.
I mean, I guess doing the orientation program and Leadership Institute and everything. It's just this year coming back. It's been a little bit different. Again, it's my last year, so a lot of what I feel this year has been for me. It's been a big growing opportunity. I feel like now I have to kind of put myself. I always say let the younger students kind of rise up to where you are. You know, you don't treat them like they're younger because when we're here, we're all adults, we're all by ourselves. So I think this year it's been a big learning experience. You know, just kind of propelling those younger students and those younger leaders to kind of go after it for themselves and not really guiding them all the way and giving them step by step, but letting them find their own path. So
yeah.
This year's been kind of cool. I mean, again, with the fraternity and a lot of the other clubs and everything, it's kind of just, it's nice to know that you can still have an impact even if there is that age gap. But one thing I do notice is the freshmen this year, they always have the cell phone at all times. It's nonstop. I mean, you're a UI 101 mentor like I am as well.
Yes.
And I mean,
study hard, kids.
Study hard. Harder than this guy.
Study hard.
So yeah, I mean, if you haven't noticed, I mean, it's just I feel like people nowadays, they take pictures of things and just everything's documented. You can't get away from it.
It's strange, which it's just 1 year, and I don't know. I feel like I've always been told, "Hey Barry, you're an old soul," and I mean, my back hurts a little bit, but I don't really know if that has anything to do with it. But I never, like, when I experience something, like I go to a sporting event or like I see our fantastic basketball team or fantastic football team, come check them out. If I see them, I'm not going to take pictures of every living thing that I'm doing. But that's one thing I have noticed is it's always this. You'll be walking down the quad, and I'm a person who will wave to people I don't even know, and they don't wave back now because they're FaceTiming with someone in wherever.
China.
Assyria. Yeah. So that's interesting you brought that up because I was kind of, bleeding towards that, if you will. Yeah. If you will.
So I see you've been picked up by CNN.
I have. They picked us up for a 3-season thing. They immediately dropped us because they hadn't seen our show before, but I had to send them some pilot reels. They immediately dropped us. So I'm going to NBC. Probably not. URI TV is my only place for the next 4 years, hopefully, unless they drop me too. Hey producers, what are you guys doing? Tell them how handsome they are. Just looking in there. Look at them. Thank you guys. Thank you for everything. Great staff we have everywhere here. Everything just runs really smoothly. Besides, obviously, the technical difficulties we had a couple minutes ago.
I mean, you've been asking me some questions, Barrett, but now I have one for you. Now this is your desk, right?
This
is
my
where you do your homework and everything.
Yep, I actually sleep underneath it.
But my question is what's the point of having 4 unsharpened pencils?
Well,
or what's the use? No sharpener.
I see sometimes for me the way I operate is I like to take time before doing an assignment to sharpen one of these. So whether that is running all the way to another building way the hell down there, or running all the way trying to find someone with a sharpener.
So it's like a scavenger hunt all day.
Yeah. I mean, if you gnaw on a pencil long enough, it'll eventually. Oh, that's disgusting. Never mind. Don't gnaw on a pencil.
That's how you get lead poisoning there, Barrett.
Graphite. Same idea. I want graphite poisoning. Anyway, guys, Rob Marshall's here. Thank you very much for coming on the program,
you,
Rob. It
Barrett.
really means. But I'm going to ask you to stay.
All right.
We have Connor coming up next, and we're going to talk to him for a little bit. We'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, guys, welcome back to the program. Right now is our acoustic duo and our musical guest for the evening. We have Mr. Connor Gowland and Miss Rachel Fanning. Connor and Rachel, thank you for coming on the show. Yeah, thank you, audience. Yeah, you are fantastic. All right, so welcome to the program. Thank you guys so much again for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
You guys met Rob. You know Rob?
Yep.
I know some of you. Rob introduced Rob, Connor, Rob, Rachel. Now that that's out of the way, so tell me a little bit about your. You have a CD. I know outside of this, you have a band. You want to show this? Okay, we're letting them show this. This is a. So that's your CD. Tell me about that. It's really good. I've listened to it a couple times. That's a group you were in apart from this as well?
Yeah, no, back home I'm a part of a band, The Cranks, and we have, that was our third album I gave you.
So your junior album. I don't know, are they called junior albums after sophomore albums, or does it keep going
Your
down?
freshman junior album?
Yeah.
Is that even possible?
Well, anyway.
Freshman album.
That's fantastic. Those three. I mean, making it past one is usually...
Yeah, I know, and 100% original music.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then here, I'm the drummer on that CD, but here with Rachel, we have an acoustic duo.
Yeah.
Is that just, did you guys meet here, or did you know each other before? Or?
Funny story, we actually met on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, one of us made some comment about another band, and we just started like talking about how obsessed we were with that band.
From the very beginning, there was the musical chemistry, if you will.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
That's big. So, and I heard something big with that band. You guys just got a good opportunity coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna be auditioning for America's Got Talent.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. You're going to get to meet Nick Cannon, the man himself, owner of Nickelodeon.
Owner of Nickelodeon.
He owns it. Nickelodeon, Nick Cannon. But actually, funny story, we just had a Rotary Rally last week because it was homecoming. The equivalent of that at Providence College, they have a big rally for theirs, and Nick Cannon was their MC. They spent like, I don't know, 20 grand to get Nick Cannon, and they had me for a Rotary Rally. So you can see the...
Nick Cannon, Barry.
So we upgraded.
They upgraded a little bit, but we spend money on
we
better
upgraded.
things.
Yeah,
So it's, I mean, better things. He probably rehearsed a little bit more too. Anyway, like I said, that album is awesome. It's really, really.
thank you
If
so
you guys
much.
haven't seen it yet, like I said, I put another picture right there. Let them look at the picture.
Oh, looks great.
That's the picture. It's a great album. If you have an opportunity to get it, I don't know how people could get it, but if they're available somehow, are they available somehow for people to?
Yes, they're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. It's on
iTunes.
Bandcamp, iTunes,
It's on
Spotify.
All these things, you can find them. We're going to send the link to your Facebook page and your Twitter account as well. We'll have that on the bottom. For our people on YouTube, those of you who are watching this in your dorm rooms, please do not click on your screens because they'll probably break. But you can find all that information there anyway. But what are you guys going to play for us today? Do you have you prepared anything, or are you just gonna wing it?
No, we're gonna be playing a couple covers for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. You guys excited for Halloween?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are your plans, if I may ask?
Oh, I'm gonna be a cowboy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, you.
I'm a sailor.
Okay, it's Ocean State.
Yeah,
Sailor's a great
yeah.
thing to be. And I like what you guys have on now. The Red Sox is fantastic.
Yeah.
Red Sox.
Were you part of the? I asked Rob this
Yes, I
earlier.
was.
I've got I live off campus right now, but I'm a diehard Red Sox fan. I had to shave today, and I want to grow a Napoli beard for January. It's my goal. But yeah. So I didn't get to experience, but I heard it was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I know they said they had like an EMT set up near Hope Dining Hall and a couple other stuff like that just to be prepared for the onslaught of bandwagon fans.
It was the fastest we ever got around campus like, in my life.
Yeah, that's
I
unbelievable.
had no idea what was going on. You're just running to hope.
and
Running and screaming.
Lots
Yeah.
of screaming.
Yeah, it came out of the woodwork though. Did I see you like The Simpsons as well? Is that a?
I mean, I'm a fashion major, so.
Oh, yes. I know Bart is a fashion enthusiast too, I believe.
I think so.
You know, really sad. I heard Mrs. Krabappel passed away. The actress passed away last week.
No.
It was a very sad week when it came to that. Lou Reed, I don't know if you know.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
He died as well, and I liked him. Satellite of Love. Something about, I don't know. What was it? Never mind. I'm not going to go into the other stuff. A lot of people. Sometimes I'll give references that I'm sure half the audience will never be able to understand. Carl, did you get that? No, he
The
didn't
other
get
half
it.
gets it.
Our one audience member was unaware of both of those references. But yeah. So what else? Oh, how are you guys enjoying your freshman year here at URI? Everything going?
Keeping busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
keeping very
keeping
busy,
busy.
but it's been great.
And I know
a lot of fun.
we mentioned before Connor's one of my students in the URI 101 program. So don't say anything bad. I'm just hoping that continues to go well the next couple weeks. But he's a fantastic student. So all of you professors watching, keep an eye out for this kid. Keep an eye out for the music as well. Rob, you have anything to add?
I just have a question. I've always wondered, I'm not a musical artist, I'm an expert shower singer and car singer, but that's about it. How do you go about naming your albums? I feel like that would be the most stressful part about
Oh God, it's awful.
it labels your whole album. It's how do you go about it?
Well, actually, I went to Taylor Swift last summer with my friend. Amazing
my
concert.
wife, yep.
Yep, exactly. And she talked
I knew you were in trouble when you walked in.
Oh man, but the way she explained it was that after she finished writing all the songs in her album, they all had this sort of just red feeling. They're all anger, like breakups. When we finished ours, like the whole time we were writing it, I was like, oh, it's so orange, it's so energetic and happy and exciting. So we would just call it Orange. We're like, okay, what's the next song we're gonna write on Orange? And then we had like all these random names that were just like joke names, but then we ended up just picking Orange because it was easy. Like it was specific. We could make our whole website Orange. It's easy to advertise.
That's crazy.
Orange.
That's awesome. I know. I've dabbled around with the GarageBand because I dabble with. By dabble, I mean I'm mediocre at best with the banjo and the acoustic stuff. But you guys are probably
banjo.
Banjo's neat.
Nice.
I'm really mediocre at that, but I'm getting there. But I've made some of those like iTunes like GarageBand albums and like. But I like that style. I just named one by the photo that I found. So one of them is called "A Wee Spot Under Me Kilt" is one name because it's a picture of me in a kilt, and that's the album cover. But other than that, that's all. I like the orange because you said the fact that the songs coincide with the title of the album. I know sometimes they'll do like people will name like albums based off of one of the title songs. Is there a song called Orange on the album as well?
No, we almost did something like that with our first album. Our first album, which is titled what? With a question mark. What? But we almost called that Long Day based on the best song on that album. But
yeah.
I don't know. We just we didn't want the album to be defined by one song. We wanted it to be defined by the whole.
That's awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic. Like I said.
Oh, thank you so much.
Check it out. There it is. One more time. Bringing it on back. Best of luck on America's Got Talent. Say hello to Nick for me. He'll be very happy to hear from me, I think. He doesn't respond to my letters, but I'm hoping he does. You guys have a better turnout than that, and I know you will. Right. So, Connor, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, and we will be right back with the two of them and their acoustic duo, and we'll hear a couple songs from them. All right, thank you guys. We'll be here in a few. Rob Marshall is here too. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Gowland and Rachel Fanning.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night skies, or the beautiful sunrise. There's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? 'Cause I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love, still looking up. And when you're needing your space to do some navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what they find. 'Cause even it. No, I won't give up. I don't wanna be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our difference is they do a lot to teach us how to use the words we got at stake. Yeah, we got a lot at stake. But in the end, you're still my friend. At least we didn't intend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. I had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I got and what I'm not, and who I am. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. Still looking up, still looking up. And I won't give up on us. God knows I'm tough enough. I'm giving you all my love. God knows we're worth it. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. Giving you all my love. Still looking up.
So guys, special thanks to Connor and Rachel. Very good to hear from them again. Here we go. And thank you for Rob Marshall for coming on the program. Rob Marshall, one more. Sorry again for those technical difficulties, guys, at the beginning of the program. But hey, we got through it. That's our show, everybody. We'll see you in a week.
Yeah, this is just audio.
You better know, you better know, you better now. I just wanna know you, know you, know you. 'Cause all I know is you said hello. Your eyes looking like coming home. Oh, I know it's a simple name. 'Cause everything has changed. All I know is you have the door. You'll be mine and I'll be yours. Oh, I know since yesterday. Everything has changed. And all my walls stood tall, painted blue. But I'll take them down and open up the door for you. And all I feel in my stomach is butterflies, the beautiful kind, making up for last time, taking flight, making me feel right. I just wanna know, you better know, you better know, you better now. I just wanna know, you better know, you better know, you better now. I just wanna know, you better know, you better know, you better now. I just wanna know you, know you, know you. 'Cause all I know is you said hello. You'll be looking like coming home. Oh, I know it's a simple name. 'Cause everything has changed. All I know is you have the door. You'll be mine